They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he is going to lose yardage here. So the big loss sets up 2nd and 19. Now Walker. And his throw here is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he'll be out right at the 35. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
And the reception made by Green. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Walker's throw taken in by Green here. And they'll be stopped at the 28 on a play that started at the 14. They pick up 14. 1st and 10 from the 28. It's been a well-put-together opening drive so far. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field is popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Set back at the 38. To throw is Walker. Oh, he brings it in off the deflection. All right, you did it. You got the win.
No way. Off the freaking direction, my guy.
That next challenge. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. They'll run at Sanders. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And now the throw hauled in by Green. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A very solid gain of 27. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Panthers got to go quickly. They're moving with a sense of urgency right now. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And the Niners are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, Charles, you got a quarterback out of the pocket trying to make a play, and you get it, but instead he ends up throwing it to the other team.
And partners, we know to be successful in this league, number one, you're going to have to be able to make plays on the perimeter or when the pocket breaks down. But number two, you've got to make smart decisions with the football. And that time, that simply was not a smart decision.
How about this? They'll try the option, left side. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And Sanders now to return. Well, you came up short in this one, but no worries. Select replay challenge and go get that win. So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. So a nightmare start to the drive as they're already staring at 2nd and long. And they go play action. Here's Walker. Rolling to his left. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short because...
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Now Sanders. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Another run here with Sanders. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. They'll try and run forward with Sanders.
Come the fuck on!
No chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
Come on, stay fucking high.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he shortened the line to gain. Barry Sanders stops short. And this defense holds on the Knights' opening drive. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right, the social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Toward the sideline, he will have the 1st down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet inbounds.
Come on, I don't want to watch the replay.
And that's how you pick up a 1st down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
All right, not the result that you were hoping for. Don't sweat it, though. You can replay the challenge right now, or it...
Fucking stupid.
The Panther offense here. They're ready to go on 1st and 10. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And quickly, they get to the line. On 2nd and 11 now. Walker. Left side here to Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. He juked him. 10 more there and another 1st down. To throw is Walker. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to have to eat this.
Come on, throw the ball!
There's Eric Armstead fighting his way through that time to record the sack. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 31-yard line. Walker now to throw on 1st down. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Throwing again on 2nd down. Walker. Oh, he catches it off the tip. It wasn't even intended for him. Well, there you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
I'm the best, I'm the best, and I got it, on my own. Get my way up, get my go, go. If I touch it, then it's cold, I'm the best, and I got it, on my own. Get my way up, get my go. If I touch it, then it's cold, They know I'm aggressive. He wanna talk, but he not on the schedule. I ain't taking no from my boy heavy. I'm the best, and you heard what I said. Spend all the money, I'm dripping, it's spouting. Got on it, then it's dripping like water. Teaching, but I don't have a daughter. I know me, I can pick up when I call it. Working big, and it don't hurt the break, 'cause I'ma always do it how I wanna do it. Every time he lead a know it, Mr. Know I got him running to it. I'ma need to pull the mail before we talk it that I'm waking up and thumbing through it. Running like a runner do it. Stun on her till I can stun and do it. I'm the best, and I got it, on my own. Get my way up, get my go. If I touch it, then it's cold, I'm the best, and I got it, on my own. Get my way up, get my go. If I touch it, then it's cold. Top dog like I manage. I'm the really damaged. I came here to make the channel froze. I'm really who the panel chose. Put my name up like a banner boat. Acting tough and I'ma let her go. Name her who got a better flow. She can hang it up just like a telephone. Cost 10K to let it come see it. Hands at me, I make it come treat it. Spin, make it come beat it. I want the new in the machine out. Jewelry be caught like the temperature 0. I'm the hardest, they call me the hero. Heavy, then they know what I be on. I'm the best, and I got it, on my own. Get my way up, get my go. If I touch it, then it's cold, I'm the best, and I got it, on my own. Get my way up, get my go. If I touch it, then it's cold.
But my hours is gonna be different though.
Touchdown.
Or sometimes my hours is gonna be different.
I hope y'all can next double E, 'cause I need your eyes on me. Once I get my feet in this end zone, no one can STOP. Can I make a scene like a movie, feeling big, keep it juicy before we start getting unruly. I've been hooping like a hoolie, keep it coolie before I stuff you in a locker like a bully. Like I put in the work, you can see my fingernail dirt. I'm the last one to leave, even when I come first. Yeah, you might want it bad, but I'm sure when it works, I'ma do it 'cause I love it, I'ma love it till it hurts. What's the worst that can happen, Captain? I'm strapped in, no, I'm not crazy, I'm just tapped in.
Back now on EA Sports as we welcome you to Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. We're in the 4th quarter now with the Panthers in possession of the football. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down. And one of the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there's no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago. And you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Panthers, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Arizona Cardinals next week. Meanwhile, for the Saints,
This player has a zone ability. This is a powerful ability.
Losing's what I never do. How you supposed to walk with me? I'm 80 steps ahead of you. My mind is on Socrates. All my balls on Rubik's Cube. Every time
This player's development trait is hidden. Put him in your lineup and evaluate him on the field to unlock his...
And my grandma smiling down. Every time I turn it up, whole crowd be wilding out. Matter of fact, let me see your hands. Look, I saw my shot and I took it. I couldn't do it different. Couldn't afford to stop and go. I had to stay.
Oh, he's a rookie.
Made up my mind that no matter what I got.
By a rookie.
That's why it's always me and never them. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot.
My time, here I go. I am not moving in silence. If it ain't moving, moving. We making movies, moving, moving, moving. I get a chance to take it. We bout to build it. They leaving it vacant. I just go harder, harder. I am a ball that I gotta get it. I am so with it. I will go get it. That is the difference. I am not waiting. I am not faking. Everything out here, that's for the taking. My mind too right. My grind too tight. This head rhyme too nice. This my world, my life. One shot, who me? Take that, movie. One shot, movie. That's all you need. One shot, who me? Take that, ooh-wee. One shot, movie. That's all you need.
One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot. One shot. You only get one shot. You only get one shot. One shot for everybody living in the moment. One shot is all you get, so you gotta own it. One shot. You only get one shot.
I see no biggie. Honestly, I see no biggie. Pay the heavy on pretty. You mad, well, I'm getting busy. Country girl running your city. Attitude bad on Sadiddy. He only 2 times from the out like a light, call him Ricky. And honestly, it ain't no cap in it. Leave no ain't no cap in it. I like with a stack in it. I'm by that, ain't stop it, cause it ain't no acting it. I see no biggie. Honestly, I see no biggie. Pay the heavy on pretty. Leaving my mark like a I see no biggie. Ain't biting my tongue. I can't be no goofy, no victim to none of my enemies. Like honestly, be sending me talk from a stick that we when I get to me. My check don't discriminate. Still take deposits if you talking Vietnamese. I just be having my way. Only come out with a
my Brooklyn cause he shot rack, Southside, C12, 911, yeah, so we still outside.
Where he goes, we follow a lot of what we do.
See, we wouldn't have ride nobody with. We're the ones who started with it. Translation. Yanni had to buy, Yanni had Yanni hits. This goes so hard, even the ops go with it. That's how you know we lit.
Babe, I'm using my rookie quarterback.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see DJ Moore. Always staying busy. He's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Panthers and the Cards, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Panthers ready to go here as they take the field on offense, led by a third-round rookie out of Mississippi, Matt Corral.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL.
Yo, what's up, Austin?
Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
Sorry, I didn't get to play GTA though, but that's Friday.
Throwing on the first play is Corral. He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Well, this defense for the Cards, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. First reception for him, and remember, he leads the NFL in that category here in this first month. Also has a first down. Corral with it on first down. Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 25 yards that time. Well, this is what you want to see from your rookie quarterback on an opening drive, Charles. He looks cool, he looks calm, he looks collected in marching them down the field.
And, Brandon, I just think the game continues to change and evolve because we're calling these guys rookies. But, you know, they've thrown the football so much at a younger level now. Way more so than what we saw when guys came into the league when you and I came through.
And also just the way, in particular to him, Charles, how he handles himself in meetings. Just so professional, mature. Looks like he's been in the league 5 years.
Yeah, he cares about the game. He cares about his performance, and it's showing.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
As long as you've been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 6 plays got him down here. This is play number 7, 3rd and goal. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. Here's Corral. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Gonzalez's kick is good. And the Panthers stay claim to a 3-0 lead. So he's been automatic to this point of the season.
Man.
And he connects on the field goal there.
Yeah, today.
Is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year.
What's up, man?
Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Arizona's offense takes the field, and no surprises. The man that's guiding them, the Pro Bowler in his 4th season at the wheel of this offense, Kyler Murray. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray. And his throw is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, man. They put a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now the NFL's lead. Oh, Connor loses it, and the Panthers have recovered. Well, he's going to have to shake out the cobwebs. First time he touches the football, and he drops it on the ground.
So many times we talk about quarterbacks and taking care of them early to get them in the flow with safe throws, right? But with a runner, there's no such thing as a safe run, right?
I think I downloaded it. Let me see.
You're going to be in some traffic. Got to take care of the ball, and he didn't do that.
The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
Never want to underestimate what this young man does, but it's just more of the same from DJ Moore last season.
Alright, bud, I gotta download it now, bro.
Pick up a first down there. Third straight year above 1,100 yards, but also his third straight year held to just 4 touchdowns. His ability to move after the catch and also his ability to take it in the run game, I expect those touchdown numbers to climb.
Here's Corral on first down. That would almost intercept it, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down. On 2nd and 10, here's Corral. This is caught. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Moore. Touchdown number 15 on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point.
Blue Falcon.
He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And no run back here for Moore. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25. Here's James Conner now as he trots back onto the field. He's got to clear his mind a little bit right now. 1 carry, and that carry was a lost fumble.
Clear his mind, clear his hands, and just let this one go. Sometimes it happens. You drop the ball, got a full game ahead of him, hand it to him again, see if they can start to produce.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Here's Murray. He goes right back to Green. He's got it complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Yeah, their running back is pretty fast too.
Murray fighting, lost the football, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Meanwhile, Corral's throw complete there to Moore. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. First down. Here's Corral with it. Again, he finds Moore. And they're going to get this down about the 37. How about the first quarter he's putting together on the line? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings for some reason it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200 plus right now. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Corral sets up play action. Steps away. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Matt Corral punching it in from a yard away. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. He continues to show at this level that he can not only pass for touchdowns, he can run for touchdowns.
Not the first time we've seen this, because this young guy, he really makes it happen. So what that tells me is the book on him has to change. You got to now plan for those legs as well as him throwing the football.
Gonzalez to add the PAT.
Oh, that's some bullshit. Time for a new kicker.
And it's no good.
Nice. I might have to get a new kicker.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. There's A.J. Green as he gets set to go again on offense. There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
Kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front.
I might have to go get a new kicker. This kicker fucking sucks.
Because the backups, they're
and Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes, and throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. They're dealing with a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Murray. And that is incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
That's returnable now for Smith.
Yeah, my defense is pretty good. Plus, I got Matthew I think Matthew Onitis and
1st and 10. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as the season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run, good for.
And plus, I got Derek Brown as like a fucking thing. Plus, Brian Burns.
Last catch already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
Off play action. Here's Corral. That's going to be caught downfield by Anderson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 30 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Touchdown! DJ Moore with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. As his guys were able to push that lead out a bit further. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've
If
seen
you
him
say
improve throughout the year. We've seen
bad
him settle in
word.
now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good.
Nah, I'm good. I don't say bad words in my life.
When he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio, he's okay.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that pushes the lead up to 23. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And no run back here for Moore. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down.
Nah, I'm usually trying to, like...
And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able
I'm
to
not trying to...
anything, you feel like they probably need to get something.
You're 9 years old, man?
Right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse it.
Ooh, you see that, bro?
This has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Another try after the first down sack. Murray, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he takes it into the end zone.
Yeah, do you see that, bro?
And a touchdown for the Panthers.
That was at my goal line. That was a bad...
On a show right now. I mean, with that fumble return for the touchdown, you think about the size of this advantage. Heck, it's a 4-score game right now.
Yeah, you're a cool kid.
We're still in the first half.
And that has to be the highlight, Brandon, with how frequently we see fumbles return to the house. But if you aren't inclined to pick this as the game's signature play so far, you do have no shortage of alternatives to select from. This has been nothing short of a play.
Yeah, it's on fire now. That fumble return, though.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And the lead is now an even 30. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football.
Yep, now I'm on fire.
Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
Kyler Murray looks like Matt Ryan right now.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Throwing now is Murray. He'll get this to counter underneath. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Murray. Oh, what a catch by Hopkins.
Oh, that was a beautiful catch.
10-5 touchdown Cardinals.
Oh my God, he caught that one hit.
Illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row. We're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for him. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just looked bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Prater for the extra point. And that will shave a bit off the lead as it's down to a 23-point game.
That's in my live, though, but, like, that was a ridiculous catch. I'm surprised he caught that.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Good play. Total outplayed my players right there.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Panthers set to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. First and 10 for the Panthers as Corral gets them set at their own 26.
That was harsh.
Fakes a handoff here. Corral. Pressure comes and the Cardinals bring him down. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now the throw pulled in by Anderson. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
All right, bet.
Off play action. Here's Corral. On the move to his left. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Corral. And he'll just protect the football and go down and take the sack.
I meant to throw the ball there. I didn't mean to go like that.
Corral. He's got the connection to Moore. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 39. A good pickup there at 22. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Corral's throw here into the hands of Moore. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Out to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Gonzalez out now to try the Panther field goal. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, good start for him in this one here in the first quarter, and he's now 2 for 2 on field goals.
And I know while the offensive coaches are telling their guys, hey, let's leave the kicker out of it unless it's an extra point, this could pay dividends if this game is tight down the stretch. His confidence is going to be sky high if they need him for a big-time kick.
And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will be
How's Dylan doing?
The Cardinal offense now
He's fine.
making their way back out onto the field. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up.
Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Holding. Defense.
So erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking like the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last for
a long time.
No doubt.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the rout is on here in this first half. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And no run back here for Moore. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start the drive with a give to counter. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The numbers there for Conner in last week's game. 21 carries, 92 yards, and a touchdown.
And we all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
Murray has it knocked loose, fumble, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. And that pass puts him up over 200 yards already here in the first.
And what it also does is it allows the offensive coordinator to be not selective anymore.
And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore. A great play there. Doing it again with his third touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And a rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Arizona's offense back out and ready to go. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units in there. Kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
On second down, here's Murray. And the timing a bit off that time as Allen falls to the ground. And the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. To throw is Murray. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter, and then they seem to be clicking on all three phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick six.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. And no run back here for Moore. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25. Two fantastic games coming up to wrap up Week 4, the first weekend in October. Tonight, the Chiefs and Buccaneers from Tampa. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55, of course. And then Monday night, rematch of last year's NFC Championship game, the Rams. And he loses the football the second time. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Second time in this first half now, Charles, that he's coughed up the football.
And both times, I think, they were in spots where he's got to think about covering up the ball. He's got to refer to his fundamentals in those practice drills where they carry it through traffic. He's not out in the open field where he can swing it a little bit, cover it up, and take care of it. On first down, this is McCaffrey. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. With a heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. McCaffrey dances by him, and he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. McCaffrey. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. Going for it on 4th down. Corral. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Here's James Conner now as he trots back onto the field. And ball security has been a big issue. You see the numbers there. He's fumbled twice already.
And whenever we talk about ball security, it's not simply how you're holding the ball when you run it. It's all the other things that you do. Is it in the proper arm, meaning the sideline is protecting you? Are you dipping a shoulder to protect the ball as well? And obviously the 4 points of pressure to make sure it's tucked firmly against your body so people can't pop it out.
Looking for a seam, but finding none.
Yo.
And that's it. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Caught by the tight end Ertz.
Yeah.
And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st
Oh,
down.
he has that 1st down too, bro.
3rd down conversion. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. It's complete to Brown, right side. Called a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, Murray flushed out right. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
You know me, whether you needed another good little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 2 1st downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Now Murray again. He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Murray now. Green's got it over the middle. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Murray going to throw. And this will be swung out here for Conner. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Panthers are going to take over here up near the 40. Well,
you see that, chat?
At play for why they face this deficit right now, Charles. But well, that's now 3 interceptions that he has thrown and just giving the football away. Pretty careless here in the opening half.
Yeah, I know that all of our parents taught us to share as youngsters. But in this game, you don't want to share with the other team. Keep it for yourself. Keep it for your team. Got to cut down on all of those throws, those errant passes, but they hope to get back into this game.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team defense to get in their face right now. For these guys, they got to start playing better assignment and start getting guys on the ground.
Brown now to throw. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. Again, it's Corral. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Corral, another throw on second down. Quick slant, caught by Moore. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Moore on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers continue to pull away here in this first half.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And Moore, he's going to sit on this one, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Dante Jackson picks it, and the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. An excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 42 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. A couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have opened the lead up to 60. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the route is on here in this first half.
You see this, chat? You see how many Dante can,
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. On the return, Rondale Moore. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line.
And in our meeting with the special teams coordinator, we asked him, what's your philosophy on bringing the ball out? Do you give him a red light? Do you keep him in? Green light, let him go? Let's see if he changes from green light to red light after that costly error.
Yeah, you know what I remember from that meeting? He brought donuts.
I like him.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
But he's not happy right now.
No, don't tell everyone how many I have.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Corral with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers just continue to roll. We've seen this already from him in this game. Second time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have a meeting with the owner this week. You know why? He's got to let the owner know, I know you wrote the check for his arm, but we're going to make him a part of our running game too. This guy can do it all. Let's see where he takes us.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the rout is on here in this first half. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well. And
Murray fighting, lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way he was played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks. Like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween, and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
On fourth down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Christian McCaffrey and the Panthers about set to go on offense. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're at a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 42. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. That last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game. And quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge the secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays. Again, it's Corral. And that's complete to Marshall on the crossing route. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Here's Corral. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Matt Corral on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers are pouring it on. I'm pretty sure that was a passing play, but he took off pretty quickly and ran with it.
Love his decisiveness on it, because you're exactly right. He was supposed to go back in the pocket and survey the field and throw the football. But when that hole opened, he just said, forget it, let's go. And boy, did that work out well.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Cardinal offense takes back over. The Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. To throw, it's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Murray flips this forward on a jet sweep. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Murray. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. From the 45 on 2nd down, Murray. He'll dump this one off to Connor. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Murray to air it out again. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Murray now on 1st down. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, let's take a look around the NFL here on this first Sunday of October. We begin across the Atlantic in London, Minnesota, and New Orleans in the first of 5 games in this year's NFL International Series, where it was the Saints serving as the home team who were able to come away with the victory. Jameis Winston, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. From there, let's head west to see what's going on with the Raiders at home in Las Vegas. And they've got the lead over the visiting Denver Broncos. Derek Carr has a couple of touchdown passes there. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were losers in that ball game to the visiting Cleveland Browns. Deshaun Watson leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats in that first half for the Cardinals. And they've definitely been able to exploit some holes in that opposing secondary, as they threw for close to 200 yards in those first 2 quarters. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they too were able to take advantage of a soft secondary, as both of these 2 teams really threw the ball at will in that first half. Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, Let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks. Yeah, that's something to consider. Are we in for more one-way traffic here in the second half? It has not been a competitive game to this point. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Kyler Murray going to lead the Cardinals back out on offense. Any surprise in your mind he's out there to start the second half after 4 first-half interceptions?
He's to be surprised by a lot of things, partner, but in this case I'm not, because you know they want him to be their guy. And the only way to truly establish that is to get...
Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. You're talking about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. So out now come the Cardinals. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably going out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve? And oh, my goodness, he loses it again. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the
fucking
end zone
goal,
for
my
6.
guy.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one...
Now Brown, oh, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. Shifts by him. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case wide receiver, you got to be careful.
Certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time: completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do that where the trouble begins, right? Meaning you've tucked it away, you're trying to get downfield, but someone's always coming up trying to rake at the ball and knock it free.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Corral to throw, 1st and 10. That pass complete to Moore. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball. They leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A first down throw here for Corral. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. Down to the 25. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Throw that side. McCaffrey's got it. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Matt Corral, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers get another 3rd-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Defensively, it didn't seem like anybody had eyes on the quarterback, and he took advantage.
So you think that maybe we're seeing some pretty good instincts for a young guy? Because that's the thing you worry about coming out of college. You're used to getting away with just about anything you want to do. You're just superior. Here, he has to read it, figure it out, and know when it's time to go.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing now is Murray. Screen pass to oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Panthers have recovered. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the 1st down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the 1st down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
The Panthers about ready to take over. It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me, and you know my tendencies in this situation. What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot right here.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 62 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll give it up to McCaffrey for a little juke. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. Corral looking to throw it. Being chased out left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, you don't expect too many quarterbacks to be adept at breaking away from would-be tacklers, but this is uncommonly good right here as he's able to get away.
On 2nd and goal, Corral. And he will take it across for Panthers touchdown. Matt Corral taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Panthers have got it on cruise control. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
Gonzalez able to tackle on the PAT, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction.
Oh, Connor loses it. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. And now 3 drives, 3 fumbles.
What's amazing about it is when we go around and watch practices, how many times do we see them put that sleeve over a football now to make it more slippery and hard to handle? It's almost like they're playing with that sleeve on the ball right now. Was that 3 drives?
Yep.
3 fumbles?
3 fumbles.
It's time to change our luck some way, somehow. Focus, concentration, you'll hear those words on the bench in a big way right now.
And one more time. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Now Corral. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Matt Corral taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Panthers are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Right back to Connor here on 1st. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On the counter, it's Connor. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll go option to the short side. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. J.C. Horn up to make the tackle.
And that's called winning at the point of attack, isn't it? Right there at the line of scrimmage. I know he's a little bummed out now. He doesn't get credit for a tackle for a loss. But no gain, his guys will take that.
And speaking of winning, to be as cheesy as we can, he was the winner of the NFC Defensive Player of the Week award from last week. So he's really stringing together some good football.
So not only did he get a gold star, he might get a gold watch, too.
Well, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really thought right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there in this passing game. They just can't get off the ground. And that play, they were losing yards
throw. And now here's another interception. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Panthers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And, Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense. And they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
But this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
Nice little juke. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for the game right now, because he's been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting up points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On first down, it's Corral. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. DJ Moore, 31 yards. And the Panthers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
There you go, chat. I have a video posted up on YouTube. You guys can go look at it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half.
Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown.
Murray fighting, lost the football, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust.
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take a blame themselves and figure out how to not do it anymore.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
And that's complete to McCaffrey. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in, pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
103 yards for him on the ground. He has been terrific here this afternoon. Another run with McCaffrey on second down. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he will take it across for Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Panthers extend their lead yet again. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
You see in this chat.
Drive that time of 6 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. The Cardinals offense ready to set up shop. Well, right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You're trailing by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard in doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try to play free and natural.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Oh, Connor loses it, and it's picked up by the Panthers. There he goes, left side. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And they have done themselves absolutely no favors to earn a win today in this one, Charles. The turnover woes continue. On that last drive, they had that fumble that led to a touchdown.
And Brandon, I would say they have a mission on this drive, and the bottom line is protect the football, just put together something that they can let the last drive go. Yeah, it was a bad play. They gave up points. But that doesn't mean it has to go that way the rest of this ball game. Do what you do best on offense and try and put the ball in the end zone yourself.
Connor going to get it again on second down.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Murray now. And my goodness, another interception. Dante Jackson picks it. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Taking the sideline grin as well. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Here's Corral on first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. They're going to hurry back to the line now. From the 45 on second down. Corral, he's got Anderson right side. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's more. And the Panthers are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Here's Corral.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
3 quarters have come and gone. And we're back now in Charlotte. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
The ball mere inches from the white line on third and goal.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Corral going to sneak it. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Panthers are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
So out now come the Cardinals.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Toward the sideline, And look at that catch, dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Panthers.
Come on.
And he takes it into the end
End
zone.
zone.
And a touchdown for the Panthers. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smiling.
If fat guy got it, Derek Brown got it, bro. He got the fumble now.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So not only the cough
I think I might get 200 points from the inside.
And the score the other way. The fumble return for
There has to be, I guess,
so here's the kickoff now as he'll get it
200
following that
points
fumble
right here.
return for a score. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. And that one is his second fumble loss. Not a good look out of your return man.
And not only does he hurt the momentum for his team or even change momentum of the game, but now they've got a decision to make on his own sideline. Does he continue to do that? Do you keep him in that role, or do you bring someone else in at this time?
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's going to be marked out just outside the 10. Well, they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw. They're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. The Panthers on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal.
But they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there. The deep.
And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a
tailback?
The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Panthers are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
But that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
is his. Oh, my goodness. He pulled it in one-handed. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. To throw is Murray. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. On the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now Murray. Murray has it knocked loose, fumble, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
It's an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field.
And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth-quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. 1st down. Here's Corral with it. He's got the connection to Moore. And they're going to get this off to midfield.
Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I keep it in a different era. We think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
And now a throw on 1st down.
That's a pass interference.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
Oh, Anderson, what a catch that is.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 33. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Corral with it, 1st down here.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down, that leads to a 2nd and 10.
And he's going to get this down near the 25. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, Corral.
Oh, what a move. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. Switching it up. Corral going to throw here.
Touchdown! DJ Moore with touchdown number 20 on the year.
And the Panthers had 6 more to their point total. And they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing.
Oh, Connor loses it.
So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. In this case,
DeAndre Hopkins, he's all alone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to, because As you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Out of the end zone comes Smith. Christian McCaffrey and the Panthers about set to go on offense. And really a lot of guys you can highlight on this offense with how well they've played, but he's one of them. He's been spectacular so far.
I'd say he'd be the number one, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Because it's not just the numbers. It's, as you said, I think he's a focal point. But that's what he's been, and that means he's created other opportunities because they've had to bring the defense to him. He's running really well. He's caught it out of the backfield. They're trying to stop him. That means there are chances for the rest of the guys to do damage themselves.
He finds his man complete. It's Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before they win. It's still 44. So in the Cardinal territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Meanwhile, Corral's throw here into the hands of Moore. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. A nice gain of 21 yards. Corral to throw on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Corral, another throw on 2nd down. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To the right side, and he's got Moore complete. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Moore, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Panthers just continue to roll. Another touchdown through the air for them, and for this rookie quarterback at the helm, he has put them in a great position, Charles, to get the victory in this one.
He's absolutely taken charge. Every touchdown for them has come via his arm. 0 rushing touchdowns, no special teams, no defensive scores. All him throwing the football. He's in cruise control right now, and so is his team.
Gonzalez able to tackle on the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The football going back over to Arizona now. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Murray, and he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he has to get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
And a loose football. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
Corral's throw complete there to Moore. Touchdown! DJ Moore, 35 yards. And the Panthers take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out there.
And it's out. He put it on the carpet, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
And whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Matt Corral taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Panthers are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
God damn. Did I get sacked? Oh yeah, I got sacked a couple of times. Yo, Willow, really? Barking at me, my guy.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finding Green complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets into the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Throwing now is Murray. Green brings it in. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
The ball comes out. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. Fumbles, that's how you get in the coach's doghouse. The first one lost and it hurt. This time you lose it and it's taken in for a score. It really hurt.
And about that doghouse, it won't exactly be comfortable, and it definitely won't be air-conditioned.
No bones?
None.
I'm definitely getting to 200 points.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. From the gun, Murray. Ertz over the middle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Murray now. This will be caught by Brown. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You mates all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it. And not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
They're looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Corral on 1st down. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Corral. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. 3rd and goal. Here's Corral. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Corral throwing for it on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Murray. And this is caught. It's Brown.
You lucky Dante Jackson didn't pick that, bro.
Almost to the 40 before being taken down. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Screen pass to Connor. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Throwing again, Murray. It's complete to Williams. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Murray, one final try. And he's got Green. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he called a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So for Carolina, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll get another home date next week as the 49ers will come to town. Meanwhile, for Arizona, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll try again next week at home.
It's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Know when you ride it, we ride it with each other. Ain't no I in this, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you ride it like we ride it with each other. Ain't no I in this. Tell them line it up. Like a 4th and 1, we sneaky when we slide them. Got no offense with no defense, now our time is up. We make the hits, y'all take the hits, and now we fired up. 3, 2, 1, don't need no break. Hut 1, hut 2, get it straight, that's how I like it. And we grind it every night to make it hit, now it's exciting. See, they just getting cake, they ain't never gonna get no ice. And all we want is chips, ring fingers looking ice. My day ones had to dance up again. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it, but it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you ride it like we ride it with each other. No I in this, it's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you ride it like we ride it with each other. Ain't no I in this. See, we came up from the bottom, me and squad got it. And we made it through them problems, now it's God body. We eat, sleep, breathe this. Wait till they see sick. Do it right the first time, they all try to read me. Yeah, they grinded, but we grinded different. Tell them they time is ticking, but we time a fish. Bet not leave a minute, stop it. Something like the goat off in that pocket. Whole squizzy riding with me.
Yeah. So that style not for you, but it's for me.
Greenfield's finest. Boss.
Yeah.
DJ Drama.
Never let a wishbone grow where a backbone should. Belly been tell you the dash on wood. Then pain is the back end good. Got sense but they act no good. Shot through the lot of the starstruck. Hop in the ride and we took in the truck up in the truck and they all. They might say what's up when they see me around the city, but really no reason to talk much. Dinner at nice guy, but no nice guys here. I'm toe tagging, no Bilbo bagging, y'all coming up short. Take a recess. This a heat check. Yeah. Shorty let me quick as a clear with a pre-check. It's lifestyle not for you, but it's for me. Seen it myself for years. The vision is mine alone. Just me, myself, no peers. Yeah. I don't know who hyping them boys. I'm done giving life for the noise. I give you my life in the source. I don't even write anymore. Yeah. Get it and drove like it's whipping.
I'm really out for blood this time, look. I just came back for the win. Lot of new money in my hand. Go on, tell a friend to tell a friend. They say success is the best revenge. Heard they were sleeping again, saying no more. This is a rude awakening, kicking the door. Back and I'm better than ever before. Don't get it mistaken, I'm ready for war. I see the ice and I'm up in the score. I catch a and jump in the Porsche. Follow the core and back to the morgue. Got so many memories that I made on Cascade Road. I done gained the world, I ain't never sell my soul. This is God-given, so I thank him as I go. Hate to sound conceited, but I know. Crazy thing they with me. Yeah, crazy thing they with me. Run up on me, baby, show gon' see. Yeah. God power from my head and my feet. Yeah. This colossal. What I say is gospel. I cook this with love. They gon' eat it up and swallow me. I'm from the ghetto, babe. Seen bodies in the streets so I could tweet. I came from nothing. I turned a mustard seed into a million. In the discussion, had a TED talk with the higher me. Show me how to run it up. I need all my cheese. Every day that I wake up, I'm pinching myself. Can't believe that I'm really me. Popping shows in New Zealand, boy, you is not eating, man. We do not play in the same league. I gave my mama some racks and she asked me if I'm selling. I said, mama, please. If I was, do you think I let you?
I think Matt Corral is gonna be like.
The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports.
Taking it about the 1. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Panthers ready to go here as they take the field on offense, led by a third-round rookie out of Mississippi, Matt Corral.
And he is, without any question at all, the focal point of this offense. Had an unbelievable game running the football last time out. And we're not just talking about little scampers here and there for 5 or 10 yards. We're talking about big, long, explosive, field-flipping runs. And that's something this defense is well aware of.
And wasting no time, Corral going to the air.
Eluding the pressure right.
He's got the connection to Moore.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 39 yards there. A big one.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Look at the juke.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 18 more yards there and another first down.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And this time they're able to bottle the run as they stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Now a run with McCaffrey. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10.
Corral.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the wall. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing third down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I'm going to take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end zone after that.
Touchdown, Panthers. Christian McCaffrey, his 17th touchdown now on the season.
And the Panthers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Fielded right around the 8.
Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
The numbers last week for Mitchell. 19 carries, 68 yards.
He comes into this one ranked 9th in the NFL in rushing. I think that every member of that offense knows exactly.
Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose.
Gets through, and now an opening. He's at the 50, 30, 10. Touchdown, 49ers.
Well, not exactly the way that they drew it up, partner, but certainly not going to complain because the end result, touchdown.
A great outcome for the offensive side, but a crushing play defensively. You make a quick stop, force a fumble, only to see them take the fumble all the way in for 6 points. Now the challenge becomes not getting down and going out and continuing to make plays and hoping the ball bounces your way the next time.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started. At the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right? The vision that he had, what he was going to do this season. And, of course, it all came together with the rest of the team. Those big fellas up front, leverage, and, boy, are they getting downfield and creating extra blocks for him.
They really are. Everyone's been doing their job so far to create those holes. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
On the play fake, Corral.
Flush to his right. Dodges him at the 50. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for first downs instead of airing it out.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards on the play.
Off play action. Here's Corral.
That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And he will take it across. Panthers touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. So the drive there took 6 plays, and the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
From the 6. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as the tackle made at about the 38. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
On second down, here's the option. Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose.
And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. And hopefully for both sides, not a sign of things to come, Charles. This morning, it was so perfect outside, but we knew this weather was coming, and we see the effects of it here early on.
And I wonder if how perfect it was this morning has psychologically fooled everyone. You know, it's almost like even though we were told the weather was coming, and you know the teams knew it as well, then maybe they got fooled and thought, it's going to be okay. And now they're probably a little upset that it's out there.
Because warm-ups were dry.
Oh, we're dry. Now you got to make the change up, and it's the first quarter. Might take them a little time to settle in on their focus and concentration.
A handoff, McCaffrey running right. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, here's Corral. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Matt Corral, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. So that drive spanned 5 plays.
It was finished off by Matt Corral, who took it in himself.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. From the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Niners set to take over on offense. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
From the 44, Lance to the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Lance looking to throw it. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was the first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. So here are the Panthers set to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Corral sets up play action. That'll be caught by Anderson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down and right back to McCaffrey. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Flushed out right. Able to avoid him at the 40. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down. Here we go with McCaffrey. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Good spot on the field to go for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it. It worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter is telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow. It might be too far for the field goal. So it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
50 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Corral. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. And Corral will throw it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. From the gun, it's Lance. Got a man. That's Ayuk. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. Nifty move. Finding space at the 40. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back.
Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance.
Corral under pressure, and down he goes. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. 2nd down and goal. Corral. Touchdown. Stephon Sullivan. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Boy, CD, what a start for them. Still in the first quarter, they're absolutely blitzing them. All the points that they put up, I'm not sure what you say on the other sideline right now.
I think it's as simple as this, partner. The way that they're playing, there's no limits on what this league could become.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
All right, chat.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second
Play a couple more plays and probably get off.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this not an easy situation. You're down. And he lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about, getting the football.
And he loses the football a second time. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
Complete on the quick throw to Moore. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. First down. Here's Corral with it. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Corral now to throw. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore. A great effort there with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Panthers are able to widen their lead here in this first half. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one.
They called that a touchdown, my guy?
So they called it a touchdown originally. This will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Well, coming up in prime time here in Week 5, a couple of division rivalries on the docket beginning tonight in the AFC North with the Bengals and Ravens from Baltimore at 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Raiders and Chiefs from Arrowhead in the AFC. First down, here's Mitchell. Skirts by him at the 35. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Throwing on first down is Lance. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panthers sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
After the sack on first down, Lance. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And it's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Lance on 3rd down. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers.
Well, Charles, I mean, things just seem to be getting worse and worse for one sideline. And flipping over after that fumble return for a touchdown, better and better on the opposite end. What an impressive first-half performance.
And, partner, I know the saying in the NFL goes that no lead is safe. But I will say that this one seems pretty secure. And if we continue to see plays like that, I'm going to switch back and say this lead is safe.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and a route is on here in this first half. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And San Francisco gets set to go here.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go.
Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage. But I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. A call of weaker skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill, or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Christian McCaffrey and the Panthers about set to go on offense. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. 23 yards, the final tally.
Corral with it. First down here.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Second down and 3. And Corral will throw it.
And he's got the hook up to Moore. Touchdown, Panthers. DJ Moore with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Panthers have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
And it concludes with a touchdown reception.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory,
The goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Lance, it's caught. Mitchell. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
No, bottled up fumble. It's out, it's loose. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
I don't care what the scoreboard says, partner. You know who's winning this game right now?
Mother Nature?
Yes, indeed. Precipitation's winning in a big way. Sloppy. All these turnovers right now.
Yeah, well, this was the forecast. We got what was forecasted, and we've gotten a lot of turnovers. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Corral looking to pass, 2nd down. That pass complete to Moore. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Corral to throw on 1st and 10. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore. A great play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers are pouring it on. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up the secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have, because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early, so now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Damn, I'm literally holding them with 0 touchdowns.
This will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the Panthers have recovered. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Corral on 1st down. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Well, the 49ers settling in for their next drive.
They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and if I keep having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
And Lance now to throw.
And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you're talking about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field.
Lance and the 49ers now, 1st and 10.
At their 25-yard line.
Drive starts with a give to Mitchell.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll try and run right on the option. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. This offense on 3rd down today. 0 for 3 to this point. They can use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4.
Throwing now is Lance.
Rolling to his left. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. And that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Steps away. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
Off the play fake. Here's Corral.
On the move to his left.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On the play fake, Corral.
Buying time to his left.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Brandon, you know more about quarterbacks protecting themselves, but I have to admit it. I like what I just saw there. That rookie wasn't afraid of absorbing a big hit. Now, you don't want to see him taking those shots all game long, but he picked up the first down, kept fighting for yards, and was willing to embrace some contact to keep the play moving.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Corral sets up play action.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's going to ball his way in for a Panthers score. Christian McCaffrey on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers have got it on cruise control. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. So that drives 7 plays in length. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the 49ers getting set to run out there. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Lance now on 1st down. Gets this one to Juszczyk. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Give running right is Mitchell. And he's able to take.
Damn, he has 7 carries plus 93 yards. He's 0 for 4 minus 0 for 4. Oh my god. Damn, 2nd quarter. Damn, I have this all the way.
35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. This hasn't been their cleanest first half of football. Last thing they wanted to do was give it up to the opposition, but able to keep it as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, tough first half, no doubt about it, but if they turn it over there, now things turn a little, how would you say, dire, and they didn't need that hassle at all. So being able to take care of the football is paramount. Fortunate bounce for them there in order to retain it.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. And this is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw taken in here by Floyd. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Lance looking to throw it. Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Holding offense.
Well, they've already allowed 3 sacks in this first half. Now a holding penalty.
So I think drastic measures had to be taken, right? The regular way was not working. He was getting hit almost every snap, and it felt like they had to try and keep him upright.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowski to punt this one away. It'll be just an 18-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with great starting field position and 1 timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. From just shy of midfield, Corral. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Out to his left. Thomas brings it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 44 yards out, left hash. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So it's halftime here in Charlotte with the Panthers out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5. From there, let's get over to Arizona to check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. And they currently trail the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Zach Pascal, a touchdown reception. Lastly, we head to the Gulf Coast and check on the Bucs at home in Tampa. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Atlanta Falcons. Tom Brady, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. We continue on with a check of the next-gen stats in that first half for the Niners. And even though they've got work to do on the scoreboard, their running game has been solid. Over 100 yards rushing in that first half. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, you get a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And whatever they've done, it's worked, as they have the lead through 2 quarters of play. Both these teams getting a chance to dry out, maybe change their cleats if need be. But halftime's just about over. Time to get back to it. And for the call of the second half, here's Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half from the 6. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter.
And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive-by-drive.
Puts it on the carpet. It's out. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And they came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start this second half with their first drive.
Can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the second half, and let's go out and play the way we know that we can. That's not a great example of it.
They didn't envision that. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's got some space here. Touchdown, Carolina.
So that CD, that was impressive. He got out of 3, maybe 4 tackles there on his way to the end zone.
And a lot of times when you break a tackle or slip a tackle, it actually slows you down. That's what we were taught. If you don't make the play, make him stop his feet so someone else can get there and tackle him. But not here. He just kept right on going.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. From the 6. And able to get this out to the 25. And San Francisco gets set to go here.
Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10.
At their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Lance going to throw.
Dancing to his left.
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn.
And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now the offense for the Panthers here getting the football back. Following the interception, they're set up nicely here, already inside the red zone, knocking on the door, if you will. 1st and 10. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
On 3rd down, here's Corral.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
They'll go for it on 4th. Here's Corral.
Quick slant, caught by Moore.
And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Christian McCaffrey.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Panthers take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
I give him a ton of credit for staying healthy, being a smart runner, and is showing just how important he's been to his team. He's got to be their MVP at this point in the season, and those votes may have been turned into league MVP votes when it's all said and done.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now After the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Takes it at the 7.
Now a hit and a loose football. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions results.
Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
He was having success there holding on to it on the option, but ultimately problems downfield, and it results in a turnover.
Yeah, and this is a tough one because you know you'd prefer to have your quarterback either heading to the sidelines or getting down at the end of the play. But you've got an aggressive one. He's fighting for extra yardage, and he gets stripped there. You don't need him to be a hero in that situation. You want your quarterback taking care of himself.
Complete on the quick throw to Moore. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. McCaffrey.
A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 2nd and goal. Corral. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Matt Corral.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Panthers get another 3rd-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Takes it at the 7. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field.
This offense hoping to do better than last time. Remember, they had the fumble that set up the short field, and then they gave up the touchdown CD.
And so many people talk about how you have to have a short memory after you make a mistake in the NFL. I don't totally subscribe to that, partner. Remember what you did and figure out how to not do it again. Get out there and execute the next time out. Avoid those errors and get some momentum built back up for your offense.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey.
114 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. This is McCaffrey on the give. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Oh, it shifts past him.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
This is a rarity in the NFL. Game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a
season. Takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen. And, of course, a special player.
Switching it up. Corral going to throw here.
Oh, a heck of a move. Man. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey with career touchdown number 70. And the Panthers extend their lead yet again. Gonzalez able to tackle on the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. Well, now how about this return? And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The 49ers offense making its way back out there.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Working with a 2nd and 4. From the gun, a give to Mitchell.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Do you remember in preseason when we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him the first down. McCaffrey. And he's got room.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
Going to do a bootleg. Here's Corral.
Gets around him. A second fake. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. Here's McCaffrey. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Corral going to sneak it.
And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Tailback.
Matt Corral scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the Panthers just continue to roll. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10. Just shy of the 30. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Mitchell. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. We have that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a misdirection at you. They try and fool you. You get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Christian McCaffrey and the Panthers about set to go on offense. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. Throwing on 2nd and long. Corral rolling to his left. Gets past one man. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down. This is McCaffrey. Able to slither by. 162 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. And quickly they get to the line. Switching it up, Corral will throw here. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it will still leave it with a 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Oh, nice move. A pickup of 5 that time and a 1st down.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Corral to throw, 1st and 10. He's got the connection to Moore. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
Now a run with McCaffrey. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. And now they're in the hurry-up. Fakes a handoff here. Corral steps away. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Play action here. Corral. that going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter for Charlotte.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll take this one down to the 36. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
And you know what we just witnessed, partner? A new NFL record for single-game rushing by a quarterback, breaking Colin Kaepernick's record of 181 yards in the playoffs back in 2013. How about that field vision, athleticism that we've seen throughout this game? It's been nothing short of elite.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. A beautiful fake. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
187 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 3rd and goal from the 6.
McCaffrey. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line.
4th down. Here's Corral.
And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. On 2nd and 7, Lance. Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
They have a lot of fat dudes, dude.
On 1st down, Lance.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. From the 22, Lance. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
Here's Smith to return it.
Called out a 48-yard punt and made even better by a loss on the return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team, so we don't cover him anymore, because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And this is going to be a Panthers first down. His good running gets him to about the 44. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, 56 yards. And the Panthers add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. CD, it'll go into the books as just one win, but this is a really impressive win. They've done it on defense, and here they continue to do it on offense. Another score in the 4th quarter to widen that advantage.
I like where you were going with that one. Would you say, partner, it was really 3 victories today? Landslide on the scoreboard, emphatic victory on either side of the ball. They really got it done.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.